Hi guys, I haven't done a video in a couple weeks and it's almost October, and my first video was in July and now it's October and time definitely does fly. The last video that I did was on commitment and getting back on the saddle, and the first 2 weeks for me getting back on the saddle was very intense, and it was just a little difficult getting used to being back on track and making that commitment and doing the exercise and the diet when I didn't want to. And even the last 10 days or so have been a bit of a struggle, but it's just pretty much keeping your eyes on the prize and focusing on what it is that you want and doing what it takes to achieve it. And I just wanted to share this really good quote that I heard from, I think he's a motivational speaker. His name is Craig Holiday. And he said that the regret is more painful than the struggle. So if you have your eyes fixated on something, whether it's getting healthy or getting a job or whatever your goal is in mind, that the regret of not accomplishing your goal is going to be far more painful to you than the daily struggle or the momentary struggles that you have with doing something that you don't want to do. So I would just keep that in mind when you're plugging through, and it's always good when you first start out and your motivation is high and you're ready to stick to this extreme diet and this extreme exercise plan, but life happens and things happen and things come up. But if you just realize that, it's after a long day, you don't feel like working out, or you're out with your friends and you want to have a drink, or you want to eat something that's probably not on plan, that's going to suck. And it's a bit of a struggle to make the right choice. But in the end, 6 weeks down the line, or a month or 6 months down the line, when you haven't gotten to where you want to be, that's going to hurt a lot more than that moment in time when you didn't want to be odd man out, or you didn't want to choose the right food or the right action over the wrong one. So hope that little fit tip helps. I hope everybody's staying on track, and I'm actually thinking of doing a challenge for the last 3 months of the year. 2010 is almost over. How exciting. So if anybody wants to join me for a round of P90X or Cheerlead Extreme, or just anything that we can do together and motivate one another, I would love to hear it. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.